Man, get the hell out of here, Donkey Kong Bonanza. A new platformer king has arrived. Well, maybe not new. It's a remake. Whatever. Anyway, I just finished Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC, and I just wanted to give my opinions real quick. I know no one's really going to care that much, but just want to give my thoughts. I want to do this more often for the games I'm playing. So, I'm actually currently playing Ghost of Yote. I'm actually finishing it up, so yay. Anyway, this game is, of course, a sequel to Pac-Man World 1, which I played these games back when I was a kid, but I don't really remember a lot of them. I don't even think I finished them, honestly. Not that they're long games or really that hard, but I think it was like one of those things where I just like played a little bit or whatever. Maybe I rented from Blockbuster or something like that. And maybe I bought it when it was like super cheap, and like I moved on. Probably played SmackDown versus Raw or something like that too, or Halo 2 or 3 or something. But yeah, this is a fun 3D platformer. I'm just gonna say it right here. It's very short, and yes, it has a couple of really annoying bosses. Some of the bosses are really frustrating because the game itself is fairly easy. I mean, you'll die here and there, but for the most part, there's plenty of checkpoints. You get plenty of lives, so you don't need to really worry about it. The hardest mode is fairly easy. I think there's another mode that I believe just makes it so you can't get hurt. So that's for like the kiddies out there. But yeah, some of the bosses are really annoying, especially the final boss. No, not even the final boss is annoying. The one right before that is really annoying. But there's actually a good amount of variety in this game. It's mostly platforming, but they'll make you do different things. Like, okay, this time you have to run away from something. So you're running towards the screen, kind of like a Crash Bandicoot. Then you're in like a submarine vessel that shoots, so it turns into kind of like a, I don't know, like Space Harrier almost, where your character's right here and you're moving them right this and like a, you know, on the screen, and you have to shoot all the incoming enemies. And like there's other things that you have to like, just small things like, all right, you have to like walk on little tight ropes and stuff, and like for the most part you're jumping to platforms. You have this like butt bounce thing, as they call it, which is actually kind of fun to like time, and like, yeah, if you time it really well, you could do a really powerful one that bounces you really high. It's pretty fun and pretty fluid. The controls are actually really good in this, and the graphics are really colorful and nice. And actually, the Switch 2 version runs extremely well. A couple frame rate issues. It's mainly in the hub world, the Pac Village, because you have like a little village where you can like play a bunch of mini games. You can play the original Pac-Man in there, which is really fun. But yeah, there's a good amount of variety. There's 6 worlds altogether. I think 24 levels, I believe, maybe 25. I think it was 24 because I think there's 4 levels in each world. So I think there's 24. And most of the time, it's just a chill experience. You might die here and there. It might be a little annoying sometimes. Sometimes the hit detection could be a little bit too iffy. Like, I feel like many times I got hit by things that were like close to me, but not quite. But it didn't bother me too much. It only bothered me when it was when it was the boss fights. Not that they were super hard. It was just like, all right, I have to start over. You know, if you die, you start from the beginning of it. So every phase, you have to start from the beginning. It was really annoying. But and that's really only the last 2 bosses. All the other bosses were pretty easy for the most part. Yeah, it's a fun platformer. It's exactly what you expect it is. If you play Pac-Man World Re-PAC or the original games, if you played the original game of this, then I think you'll be right at home. It's fun. It has voice acting, which I believe is new voice acting. I'm not sure if the original had voice acting. Not many cutscenes or anything. It's very cutesy. It's definitely for kids, so I didn't really pay attention too much to the cutscenes and stuff. It didn't really make me like laugh or anything, but it's, you know, it's one of those games where you could just tune it out and kind of just play it. The music's pretty solid. There's some remixes of the classic Pac-Man music you expect, but I enjoyed it. Like, I really have not much else to say, but besides that, it is a fun platformer. For $30, you'll finish it. If you do everything, you can probably finish it in about 7-8 hours. There's plenty of collectibles. There's plenty of like secrets to find. There's plenty of little side things to do. These like little maze things that like kind of replicate the old school Pac-Man gameplay. It's solid. It's not amazing, mind you. It's a solid platformer, and I liked it. So I would give it a 7.5, by the way, if I had to review it. I don't really give scores. I didn't give a score to the Battlefield 6 campaign, which I just recorded. I forgot. Which actually, honestly, I'll probably give the same score. So a solid 7.5. It's fun. Especially if you want a solid 3D platformer. Currently right now, even though I would probably recommend Donkey Kong, but maybe if you don't have $70 to pay and you only have 30, then get that one, I guess. It's a good alternative. It's not amazing, but it's good. Anyway, that's it. Bye.